Hello, I hope you're well. So, I've got something I completely forgot to do, and I apologize. I reached 1000 subscribers a while back, and I'm currently at around 1040. It's going up slowly, and I wanted to thank you all. Your support means a lot to me. It's really something that means a lot to me. The closer I got, the more I looked in terms of the number of subscribers. But here I am. I reached 1000 subscribers. I'm so happy with that. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope my little channel will continue to grow with you and for you. Now, we are going to start this video with a new product, at least for me, and I'm so impatient. So this new product is polyurethane resin. I found it at let's see, it's from Italy. I bought it on Amazon and I received it today. I'm so happy. Like a kid. What's the manufacturer's name? Oh, the name escapes me. Oh my, it's impossible. Ah yes, it's E-White from I-White from Resin Pro. So I took a small one, a small template, because, well, I didn't want to take too big, because if I don't like using this product, then it's wasted product, or it's made for making and it's not good. I'm going to try this resin, this polyurethane resin. It dries white and it dries fast. And I'm slow like a turtle. Although that's it's not true. Turtles aren't that slow. Well, I'm very slow. I always think while I'm creating, I plan something and then I do something else. So let's see if it's a product for me or not. I've got this little mold that comes from our friend Timu. A great temptation on this site. So I'm going to fill in some certain spaces with this resin. The mixtures is A plus B, and it's 100 A to 110 B by weight. So you mix for 1 minute and not 4 or 5 like other resins. Then you pour into the mold and wait 30 minutes. I've seen on other channels that some polyurethane resins can be done in 10 minutes. Well, this is the one I found. I think there are some at Let's Resin that goes really fast. In 10 minutes, it's really it's ready to demold. So I get ready. I weight my 2 components, and I'm going to pour right away. Obviously, trying not to do anything stupid. So I'll be right back in a second. I have weighted my 2 components, A, which is perfectly clear, and B, which is slightly white. Let's Resin, for example, I've seen that their polyurethane resin is completely transparent, and you can really see the white drying when drying. So I'm going to try putting something in to see how it goes. I've got these little things here, you know, for nail art. It's some shells, pieces of shells, little pieces. I'm going to see if everything goes well. Let's see. I'm going to break these large pieces, and I'm going to put these in here. We'll see if it works. I'm not good with these tweezers. A pleasure. Okay, maybe another little piece. Let me see what I can put in this mold. Whoops! No, here. Oh my gosh. That's it. And now I'm going to add my component A to my component B. No, my B to my A. Oh. When I make epoxy resin, I don't usually pour into two separate containers, but in this case I do, and it's better. I pour all the B. I scrape my cup because the measures are important. And now let's mix. It's very fluid, kind of resin. You see, it flows a bit like water. So they recommend mixing for 1 minute. I didn't put a timer on. Well, do it a little bit at random. No, I'll look it up on my computer. Yes, it's better. For this project, I didn't make much. I made 20 grams of A and 22 grams of B. That's it. So let's pour. I pour here above my shells. You see, it's a weird color, but it is what it is. Well, I've got a little trick here. This resin doesn't smell at the moment because I didn't use a mask this time, and that's no good at all. No good. Sorry for that. Apparently, there's no bubble. It's a great thing. And I still have some resin left. Yes, there's a little chemical smell coming through. The resin, yes, it smells a little. The resin is already set on it. It's getting hot. Next time, I promise, I'll wear a mask. It's thickening, it's thickening. So, if you don't hurry, it turns into a kind of gel that absolutely unusable. That's what's happening. Yes, and my cup is getting really hot. You see, look, I hope you can see. You see this kind of gel, this kind of gelatin. Well, that's it. I can't do anything anymore. So you see that here it's starting to turn white. Oh, yes, it's whitening fast, by the way. So the resin is starting to harden. I don't know what the final result will be, but I don't think it will be much. But it's very, very thick, yes, at the end. So here it's setting. The smaller the surface, it seems to me, I don't know, the faster it goes because it's taking longer here. Yes, I let you admire the catalysis. which I'll show you at higher speed, of course. Well, listen, it hasn't even been half an hour, and as you can see, it's ready. It's done. So, I don't know what room temperature is given on the bottles. No, they don't give anything. 10 minutes of pot life and 30 minutes of maturation, but in Italian they say pot life is 20 minutes. Curious. I don't quite understand. Well, I don't speak Italian at the same time. So, demolding time. Yes, it's nice. It shines. It shines a lot. Well, this resin, in fact, is a plastic resin. It's I don't know if you have seen when I speed up the video, but it's like plastic when I remain it in my pot. Yes, it's like plastic. So let's see if I cut. If it cuts well, because I have some little stuck. It cuts really well. Yes, easy to cut. So perfect. Here I've got a few bubbles because it was really starting to cure. Yes, here too I have some bubbles. After demolding, I'll give you my feeling about this resin, about this test, for people who've never used this product. Here I've got holes, normal, because there you saw it was a kind of very thick gelatin. So, of course, it's not beautiful. Well, here I sunk my little my little hook. So let's see if I can pierce it with my tweezers. And because it's still fresh, yes, it's okay. It's not too hard. I have another tool, but where? I don't know. I've got that somewhere. Anyway, everything coming out great. And as I said, it's super shiny. I don't know if I can show you how shiny it is. Oh my. Yes, the surface is completely smooth. It's still a little bendy, but I think half an hour is necessary. Maybe does it depend on the temperature of your room? I don't know. The others, yes, and it's come out very easy. A dream. Shiny, a beautiful white, and this one. Here I had put my little pieces, but no, it made it absorbed the little shells, and then it makes a kind of skin on it. I try to put out the skin, but I feel I'm going to hurt myself. Well, it's not worth it. Nothing going to work on this one. So my conclusion on this product: the first thing is to be quick, very quick. It maybe depends on the temperature in your room. In mine, with the air conditioning, it's 25 degrees Celsius. I think maybe that speeds things up because I didn't have half an hour to dry. I also have to refine the inclusion of certain things. Does it work? I'll watch other people's video, but really the result is super shiny, super smooth. I'm really blown away by such a shiny result. And it's very hard. Yes, it's still very, very hard. Yes, I am very astonished. Excuse me, I'm speechless. So you have to be quick. Your mix has to be perfect for this type of resin. I think even more so than for epoxy resin. For epoxy resin, it's already a priority, but then again, you need to have everything ready around you: inclusions, molds, etc. Inclusion, maybe it has to be heavy because this is light, you know. There are shell things, but very, very light to put on your nails. So the resin has seeped underneath for this one with the shells, so it's not good. But then you can work on the top. I'll show you how. You've got to be quick. To be quick. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, it's terrible. So if you want to make pieces, you've got to make the right quantity and always have your molds close to you and whatever you want to put in them. I didn't put any powder to color, but I will. Work in small quantities because the more resin you put in your cups, the faster it eats up. As I told you, I put 20A and 22B, so 42 grams, and it heated up very quickly. So, question: does it leave a mark if you do several layers? I'll try that too. I don't know, but you could, for example, make a coaster with classic resin, epoxy resin or jasmonite or whatever, and then pour polyurethane resin over the back. But really, I think you have to work in small quantities because it eats up like crazy. I was blown away. And then when it turns into a gel, well, that's it. When you see that that it's too thick, that's it. And it makes holes. So here it is. You can see on some of my little hurt. Here, no, this one? Okay. But here I have some marks, I have some holes. No, it's ugly. And even my last little round one, I can see the back. It was already right, just right. So I overfilled it, but yeah, well, you've got to be really quick. It's the principal rule. Afterwards, in the first few that I poured, I didn't get any bubbles. And that's great! I didn't get any bubbles! Anyway, for sure, you don't have time to go hunting for bubbles. So, that's it for this experiment. Maybe I also make a short video where I'll try to put something there on the top. On the black book, I made some photos right now in the Delage. You can clearly see the shine of on the arts. Here, a little closer, you can see the bubbles with my resin turning into gelatin. And here's where it all went wrong with the piece of shell. So that's my little experiment of the day with a new product for me. I hope it's been useful. If you have any questions, ask me. If you have any advice, give me. Don't hesitate. We'll be in touch soon for new adventures. Take care of yourself and bye.